few of these early games.
We'll have to see if the summoners do remain the same, but it's about time that we get underway. The Bow's going down on the stage, obviously. Beisheng now moving into the top lane. Morgan's there. Audi's on the wrong side of the alcove, and Morgan's going to follow him straight on over. He knows it's already done for. In goes the spiders, and in goes first blood for WE. His way over. They decide to back off. Another fight in the bottom lane. These guys will not stop. Straight onto Mako with the pull, but Missing is low. His aftershock is down. Jomung flashes away, but he drops. And they might just get Missing as well. Jumps forward, and a double kill for Hope. TP now coming through from Morgan. He wants to answer for this one, and Hope is the target. One more auto, but Hope's getting away. The stun comes through, and Hope goes massive.
It's a disaster for WE.
Will quite often be able to just get away with these invades. Mako wants to make it happen once again. Stun onto Jomung. Ignite is there, and the Haymaker as well. There's nothing you can do. The damage is insane. To the top half of the map, though, and they're going to go for this Rift Herald. This will be a nice little start for them. But when you look at their history in Spring, they're actually 4th in the whole LPL for Herald control.
They are.
All right, here comes the Herald. Morgan's going to be the benefactor here. Teachamar getting involved as well. He wants to get some of those plates for himself, and they're going to be able to trade towers here. And it looks like WE might actually get the first tower of the game, so a little bit of a bonus for them.
For the Lee Sins as well. Champions like Graves, Kindred, Italy are able to accelerate their early game so effectively by carrying camps, get to that level 9.
I think you should probably be practicing. Here we go, big fight coming on through Showstopper onto Teachamar, but he walks away with his life. Knock up onto Mako. Haymaker goes wide. Everyone's from WE surviving. Mako misses with the face call. In goes Hope though, trying to finish some players off. I don't know how on earth WE have survived this fight, but just about everything EDG did missed.
You can see though for WE side that if you can get stuns onto Hope, you have the chance to take him down.
They're getting onto Missing. He has a stopwatch though, and the Herald will fall before it charges. Missing fails the flash, and he'll be punished for it. Does go down. Kill to Hope there.
Very little contest.
Just going to put them on soul point for an Infernal Soul, no less. Against a Nidalee, you don't want to lose. I don't know. I don't know if WE are ever going to be able to contest a Teachamar. Spotted out, decides it's time to back away. Still 2 minutes till the Dragon, but mid tower is defended. That was ultimately the goal here. As you rightly say, keeping that Bastion alive. Mako pulled in by Missing. Aftershock keeps him safe for now. Hope knocked up, but Missing just about gets away with his life. Mako Haymaker to finish him off. Morgan drops as well. This is all going the way of EDG. Jomung desperate to dish out. 5 members strong. EDG will finally finish that tier 1 tower off. Mako doing a good job to keep track of the fight. You can see him trying to decide targets with his ult. Scout has been found. Stun comes on through. There's the follow-up and a shutdown onto the mid laner. Now Mako steps forward. He's going to get a pull onto Morgan, but not the stun. And Audi stepped maybe a little too far on his own. They're going to on Audi in backline. He's desperately trying to do some work. Mako's there, gets a stun. Hope dancing around the fight, but Morgan's onto him. Still survives. Voice of Light. Teachamar flashes forward to kill the AD carry. Audi forced back. Junja desperate to get over the wall. Will do so, and Audi forced a flash.
Why are EDG taking that fight?
They want to try and force a fight. Teleport now being channeled by Morgan. WE happy to go for this fight. But Beisheng, in the meantime, has just been caught out and taken out as well. Teachamar now has to get the damage out. Voice of Light across the team. Hope dancing around, stacking up the Rens. Missing will be the next 1, 2, 4. Flashes away from Hope, but Morgan's going massive. So's Jomung as they're taking out this team. Hope here still alive. Jomung falls to a beautiful javelin. Get Junja in the Olympics because this man can throw.
My word, that went so bad so quickly.
Yeah, and there was a moment there where I thought maybe they could turn it around because Jomung was popping off. The health bars were getting low for EDG.
Trying to move in. We'll find out he actually separated.
Missing going to get a root down onto him, but they can't really kill him. And in the mean, see you later, Spider. Crushed underfoot. Morgan has to back away as well, and Hope saves his support. Missing now will be found out. And
that Dragon's going down. This is EDG putting an absolute stomp.
The whole of EDG is waiting with open arms.
Should be completely on.
I mean, honestly, the big question for me is, how on earth do you get on Hope in these fights?
Turn back towards the Baron, and look at Missing, below half health.
They've got to be quick. They're against a Kalista right here. This might just go down before they can even contest. Audi's on the side. Baron goes down. WE already low. This could be a disaster for Team WE. In they go, Scan of the Week! Oh my days, Morgan falls and Jomung against the world. and it looks like the world is about to be ended. Jomung falls double for Junja, and a 21-5 victory for WE.
It was just an inevitable push from EDG at this stage. It's been long in the making. Kills on the bottom side of the map setting up EDG for success. They played the mid game so well, and after that party fight, EDG will pick up first game of LPL Summer 2020.
I mean, honestly, I'm impressed that WE held on as long as they did, but from the point where Hope got the 3 kills early on in the game, this has been all about EDG.
When you've got the likes of a Leona there, but Rumble going to be picked up. We've actually seen Teacherma play Aurelion Sol into Rumble. It didn't go the greatest the last time. The Rumble was just able to have more of an impact on Rome, which he needs to kind of right now.
Yeah, they're looking to punish Beishang here. Spotted out. The Wolf will reset. Flash from Scout. Gets a ward jump, but Beishang doesn't have anywhere to go, and Junji has head him off. So there's no way out of this jungle.
Oh, I don't know if he got spotted.
I don't think they
spotted
did.
him.
I don't think they did. Here we go. Dive in the bottom lane. There's only 2 caster minions, and Hope is going to hold them away, but Voice of Light pushes him straight into his loving arms. And there go 2 kills, both into the pocket of Jomung. Missing still surviving. Junja wants to get a spear. He's onto Beishang. Equalizer! Scout is on the scene, and you never underestimate the power of Scout's code.
Yeah, Junji has been... Ooh, hang on, Teacher.
There's no way out of this one. Showstopper into the lane, pulled back, and will go down. They're going to donate it. No, dodges away. This time around, he already has both of them in his pocket, so he's not going to be completely useless. Good attempt there from Beishang on the kick, but he's forced back, and now he'll be finished off. Punished for the attempt. Doesn't land it and will go down. Hope gets away with his own life. Equalizer down, and it's all just going wrong for WE. 2 more kills for Junja. Jomung forced away by Audi. Missing will drop. Morgan answers. Gets 1 kill onto the likes of Scout, but that's all.
Just potentially Beishang getting into him, kicking this Nidalee back.
EDG playing. A lot of the questions was like how the team plays differently around. I don't think there's a question. I think you just play Junji every single game.
Beishang and Missing all run towards the bottom lane to make sure this play right now didn't happen.
This is not what you want. Teacherma forced away. He's in front of the tower and he's very, very scared. Mako goes on in. He's happy to tank Voice of Light, but there is going to be the Kalista ult keeping him safe. They're happy to tank the tower. Missing still surviving.
Once again, not even having a look in this game.
Junji just going to solo this Drake out, doesn't need any help from his team, and that is going to be sole point now in favor of EDG. Yet another advantage. A firm grip on this game, it's a fair point to say.
He's 2v1ing!
Jomung, you had Flash! I don't understand how you die in that situation. Missing's going to go down as well.
Yeah, he's definitely got back. Just about. Missing not so lucky though.
Yeah, he's going to be missing out on this Baron play at this rate because he's pulled back in and will be finished off as well. Hope to grab the kill.
Yeah, they're here. Twice we've seen the Aurelion Sol try and make plays happen, and well, at least in the game, but here we go.
Beishang pushed on back, pulled into the fight, and he gets away, but Mako getting damage down. Jomung is here, but he's forced away, and Audi denies Morgan's flank here. Jomung flashes over the wall. There's a kill for Teacherma, but here comes Audi to finish them all off. Looking to cut down Jomung, who's desperately trying to Aphelios them, and he might just succeed. There's a spear, though.
Despite Jomung trying to do Aphelios things, I still love the way EDG are playing these team fights. Junja, please be careful.
He's in a 2v1 right now, but Audi's here, and Beishang needs to be careful himself. Morgan goes in, and they're going to turn this one around. Audi's bitten off more than he can chew, and will fall as well. In the meantime, EDG could just rush the Dragon, though, so they need to be careful here on what they commit to. Jomung caught out by the Equalizer, trapped in a corner, and there's a lot of poke damage coming on through. Audi's going to find Jomung, who surely will go down, but he's managed to kite for now. The rest of the team now arriving. They're collapsing on in, and EDG, oh my days, the cleave damage. In comes Junja to win out the fight, but ultimately it's about Teacherma here, because Audi doesn't have the damage. In goes the Sonic Wave, and WE are coming into their own.
WE are now finding their groove in this game.
He is ahead when it comes to that mid lane, and specifically CS. He's going in with a massive stun across the team, but doesn't really connect. Missing goes in, comboing onto Audi, forces the flash. Moonlight Vigilance only onto Mako, who pulls everyone in. Equalizer across the team. Scout going so deep, but kicked back and taken down. WE trying to line up the kills, and Jomung is free firing. Junjia flashes away. Audi's trying to escape, but Morgan wants to close that gap. WE take yet another fight, and Morgan's not done just yet. In goes the stun, and down goes the health bar. The croc is bigger than the cat, he says, as Beisheng goes now onto Audi. Morgan diving the tower, but he's tanking for too long. Jumps away into the damage, but survives somehow, and it's only missing to fall. Make it a play that's on a knife's edge, and it somehow works out.
I am never going to hear the end of this from you if WE come back into this game.
Like a truck, those stars are going to hit like you'd expect a star to hit. Now onto the Dragon. Junja has been found out by Beisheng. He's just going to be forced away from the pit here. They might just be able to burst this one through. Equalizer down, forcing everybody away. But EDG are completely split up. The cleave damage might be there, though, as it's utter chaos. Hope desperately stacking up Rend here, but it's going to be Teachama chasing him in the backline while the rest of his team falls apart. EDG cannot win team fights anymore, as missing Morgan and Beisheng will chase down Scout. It was Hope to go down to Teachama, and another fight as WE line up the scoreboard.
Jomung did an amazing job of positioning that fight where, look, he has no flash, he's already been engaged on, but he uses his positioning to get the splash from the Infernum across several members consistently, and that was the big difference in that fight, where there was so much burst that came out from him across multiple members. You had Morgan able to finish people off alongside Beisheng, while Teachama is keeping Hope at bay the entire time.
This is going to be a mid lane inhibitor.
We want to see Scout actually getting these ultimates in the correct spots so that then WE are actually, well, being whittled down by, rather than just having a nice fire to toast their marshmallows on.
Teleport here from Audi. It is really far back, though. This might just be a tower going down before he can even get in, because Jomung has serious damage. Flash forward from Mako to make the play happen, but Mako just doesn't have the health bar. Down they go. Junja as well. Beisheng trying to get a kick onto the back line. Audi has been spotted, though. Can he finish Jomung off? The answer is going to be no. Audi goes golden, but he's cut down in the end of Felios to take the kill. Teachama in a 2v1 against both carries, but going golden and keeping himself alive. This is going to be the game. We're going to go to 3 for our first series of the LPL Summer Split. Morgan goes in. Hope going to keep himself alive. Everyone's got a stopwatch, but they all fall eventually. Teachama, the center of the universe. And with a 26-22 scoreline, WE take us to game 2.
The idea here is to double down on this engage, right? You're trying to set up for a nice enchanted crystal arrow, get your set into the mix, get this Galio to start setting things up, and go all in on this very heavy engage style. These pillars, and it can be a pretty nasty gank to deal with this one.
Well, flash forward fought the flay here. Jomon gets away, he's exhausted, but missing will be the one to go down. Haymaker onto one, but Audi actually TP'd in for this one. First blood goes the way of Hope.
Morgan's ultimate with Morgan's teleport, but still going to be a numbers advantage over towards EDG, so decide to.
Beisheng wants to smite here, but he's not going to find it. In comes Teachama, but I don't know if this is a fight that he wants to go for right now. Dragon is incredibly low. Taunt onto everyone. Who gets the Dragon is the question. It goes the way of Audi. Everybody arriving as Morgan TP'd in as well, but Audi's low on HP, backs away. Hope tanking a lot of damage. Audi barely surviving, and Morgan finishes him off. Somehow surviving. Now the slows from Jomung will be massive. Scout the target, but Morgan can't keep going forwards. He's too low.
When it comes to that gold.
Hook through from Mako here. They're on to missing. Haymaker at the last possible second, but he keeps him alive. No! Jump forward from Hope and gets the Rend. Beisheng moves in to contest the Herald now. Stunned onto missing. But they're quite happy for Scout to use all of his resources onto the support here. Herald down to 2,000 as Audi winning out this 1v1 against Morgan. Herald goes down. It's in favor of EDG, but it's going to be blocked by WE here. It's just going to be a kill for a Herald, but they don't actually get the objective for themselves unless they can follow up here. Beisheng falls. JJ now trying to turn it into more as well. Morgan there, but they're going to get the Herald in the end. Now Teachama's alone as well. It's all gone wrong for WE, and it's all gone oh so right for EDG. Actually, the arrow coming straight down onto JJ, just going to force them away. Dragon taken in the meantime, but they're fighting a 3 versus 4. Missing gets away somehow with his life here, and Teachama still surviving as well. Mako tanking on up. Jomung might be left alone here. Flash forwards, and it won't quite finish off any kills.
But anyway, EDG now. Still trying to move in. Oh, missing.
In he goes. He wants to go for a fight here. Pulls straight onto Scout. The arrow to follow. Scout doesn't get to play the game anymore. Neither does Jomung, though, because Audi is here to shut him down. And Morgan is going to look to try and answer, getting the damage down onto this Aatrox. There's nothing Audi can do about it. The rest of the squad's here. Knockups galore. Audi has some damage, and he has some healing as well. Actually pay off when those kills matter more. Time to find out, I guess, because Mako gets a play onto 2, Showstopper onto Hope, in comes Teachama as well, but the Zhonya's keeps Hope alive for now, but slowed and finished off. This CC chain is just so obnoxious, and now on towards this mid lane turret.
Sure, but we're looking over at the top side of the map as well for Lee Sin, stealing away this Rift Tower while the Ocean Dragon is going down. So we'll see maybe a play towards top side.
Losing control of things just yet. Taking a look at the gold. I'm surprised how much gold Scout has comparatively.
WE will be able to push inside waves, get the vision control, and then look to flank for Beishang.
Beishang is in a little bit of trouble. Here comes the CC arrow straight onto JJ Teachama, in onto everyone, but JJ survives. Now he gets a bit of a knock-up. Everything used here by WE, but they're not able to commit to any kills. 2-man taunt comes through from Teachama. The follow-up damage isn't quite there. Mako pushed back into everyone, missing against the world, pulls them all in. 1 kill for Jomung, and the rest of the squad falls as well. And in the blink of an eye, with a Blade of the Rune King, you can burn through that health bar oh so quickly. And Trundle as well will do a decent job. Audi and Scout here to contest though.
WE now will be able to finish off this Baron, but they have to be careful. Teachama's rather low in the back.
They're going to try. Scout desperate to do what he can here. Teachama's in trouble, but survives. Scout of the week isn't going to finish anyone, but Baron finishes Morgan. It is going to be taken by WE in the end. Audi trying to finish players off, trying to remove these Baron buffs. Jomung's in trouble. He still has Flash. He wants the fight right now. Will go for the volley and flashes away.
The snowball. Now though, EDG on this Dragon, WE are collapsing.
2 Drakes apiece if EDG can grab this one. Crystal Arrow goes down. Beishang is here! And Soul Point for WE. Jomung, off the back of this massive injection of gold, might be able to finish off his Hurricane as well, which is...
But I think anyway, like Ash is perfect here for continuing engages like this.
Audi could be in a whole heap of trouble! What an arrow! Round of applause for Jomung across the map there before moving over to the Dragon.
Look at Missing though, he's right in behind them here.
Oh, that's going to be an arrow onto everyone. Teachama with the 3-man knock-up as well. Double kill for Jomung onto Mako as well. There's one for Teachama.
Set themselves up to finally crack open the face of EDG. Baron is still on the cards as well though. They can just walk straight towards that objective.
Out of the set ultimate, and it sets WE up for this massive play. Audi now getting caught. Oh, dude, if that hits, oh my days. Stand on the lantern. Oh, you don't need to because of the showstopper. Audi can't get away. That was magnificent.
Still really healthy Baron, JJ.
Yeah, and he's been spotted now. There is no way that this goes his way. Mako moving in as well as Hope. Hope's already getting to the point where Kallista's going to stop feeling as strong as it did. JJ, there's no way into this pit for you. Baron will go down here, smited away by Beishang in the end.
Up the pressure. Now they're forcing themselves on towards this top lane turret. You still have a lot of ultimates available. You're just waiting for Teachama to finish before they look for a super heavy one.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, there's no way you can contest with these inhibitors as EDG right now. They're going to move over towards the mid lane as well. There'll be 2 inhibs for the side of WE. And it might just be a Nexus defense remaining from the side of EDG. But honestly, the question is, can you actually defend the Nexus? If WE goes for the fight right here, they might just be able to tank both towers. They're going to try to. They're just going to destroy the towers because EDG are not pulling the trigger. Here we go. Showstopper on in, but the health bar is already so low. Taunt onto everyone from Teachama. Scout still surviving though. Maybe WE have bitten off more than they can chew. Maybe not though, because the Nexus is exposed. Audi desperately trying to fight. In comes Teachama once again. And the Nexus falls. WE with a masterclass on how to play Ash.